since we finished reacting to the Fallout thing. Now we're gonna react to Joe playing GTA. We're going back to the GTA series. Now this is my plan. React to Joe playing both GTA and Fallout. Then give him a break again, go back to Ishan if I can find any more videos of his. And then, yeah, go from there. There is someone else I want to react to. It's a good person that I know. His name is, I'll give you a short name, LJ. LJA, he's a good person. He's very cool and funny. Well, when I came back to YouTube around like 2023, 2024, because I had a break. Not many people know, but it was due to my mental health and stuff. But he supported me on my journey coming back. And yeah. So I went off because not only mental health break, but also because, what's the word? I wanted to think, so I wanted to have a break, I wanted to think clearly, And I remember whenever I went on PlayStation, I still play GTA, sure, but Joe was always wondering why I wasn't posting. I didn't want to tell him the truth, but he knew. We didn't really know, but he told me before, because I told him why. He told me that he sort of felt not really realizing there was something wrong with me, but he sort of felt like something was bothering me, but he didn't want to ask, because just in case I would probably get A, pissed off, or B, I would leave the parties because I don't want people to know. But I said no, I wouldn't. It's just and he's like, oh no, I know you weren't ready to talk about it. I know. He's a good friend. I've known him for 10 years, and he's a very supportive friend, always been there for me. A lot of people don't know the story and how we met, so I'll quickly say it before I go, because I'm about to watch the Michael Jackson film. This is pre-recorded BTW. So I was playing GTA, long story short, I was getting bullied by these people because I said I was a default, that's a Fortnite thing. I was a low level, I was around maybe in the 40s or 50s, and Joe backed me up, told him to fuck off. Even though he's shy, he still backed me up, and then we became good friends. Me and him did a lot of heist missions together, and then the most, all the time, every day we would hang out with each other, except for weekends he would have work, except now he works on Mondays, or Fridays, I forget. Anyways, he would always play with me every day, and then we became best friends, close friends, and then 2 or 3 years ago we were brothers to each other. Cause sure, we have our own banter, as you guys know. We have little fights. We don't fight we don't say oh, I wish you weren't my friend. We don't do that. We have little fights. And then we take a break of talking to each other a day or two, and then later on we apologize to each other and say, hey, I'm sorry for this, for that. And we keep being friends. There's nothing toxic about us. We're not those kinds of people that's toxic to those friends, and then they're he forced me to be there, he forced me to do this. We're not like that. We're friends that do banter with each other. So for example, if I was live and you heard him say hey, if he called me a son of a bitch, he means it as a joke. Okay, so he would mean it as a joke. So if we were playing Fortnite, right, and he got killed, and he says hey, you meant to revive me, and if I don't in time, he would probably say, you son of a bitch, I told you to revive me. So it's meant as a friendly joke. But anyways, I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.